Brody Volk along with my partner Bennett Rhodes. And we are going to be talking about the AFC today.
So last year in the AFC, the playoff teams were the Broncos, Patriots, Bengals, Colts, Chiefs, and Chargers. Who do you think's going to have a bad year this year?
I really think the Chiefs are going to have a bad year this year because, I think last year was just a little bit of luck. They caught people off guard, but this year people are going to be ready for them this year. And Alex Smith isn't that good of a quarterback, but the system around him he had Jamal Charles and some good wide receivers. Who do you think?
I agree because the Chiefs didn't have when they went 9-0, it wasn't that great of a schedule. It was kind of a schedule where a lot of teams could do successful. But I also think the Bengals won't be as high as they were this year. I don't think they can get the 3 spot again because Andy Dalton's just way too inconsistent. And I feel like their defense is pretty good, but I feel like Andy Dalton can't back it up.
I agree. I think the Bengals will not win that division this year. I actually have the Ravens coming up and winning that division. Who is your sleeper of this year in the AFC?
My sleeper would probably have to be Jacksonville. I don't think they're going to do great, but I think it'll be a big year for them to start because they have a good offense. They have a lot of potential there. So once they get this offense going, I think they can start working on defense. Blake Bortles can throw for a lot of yards, and he's got a ton of wide receivers there that can do big things. I think it's going to take a couple of years, but I think they'll have a lot better of a year this year.
And it was a great pickup getting Allen Robinson for his size, and then Marquise Lee. And they also have Cecil Shorts, who is a great, underrated wide receiver. Who do you think of the 8-8 teams will finally make that big step to get to the playoffs this year?
I don't think it's going to be the Jets or the Dolphins because they've always been there, but the Jets have a really tough schedule, and I feel like the Dolphins just aren't there yet to be a playoff team. I feel like the Ravens and the Steelers probably have the better chance of the 8-8 teams because I feel like the Bengals aren't going to have that great of a year, so I think one of them will come out of the division.
Well, that's all we have for NFL Preview Show today. Thanks for tuning in and watching us. See you next time.